Hi guys, how's everyone doing? So I came on a little late. I was supposed to come on at 12, but you know how it is. So it's only one person here so far, so we'll wait. Is this light too bright? I turned off my little ring camera, my little ring light is right above, because I got this new webcam, right? And I have a little tiny light that's above it, but it was too bright. So I turned that off and I put my other ring light on, and I feel like this is too bright. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do with the lights here, because it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what's going on here with my setup here, but I try, but I don't know, because I just turned, this is the one I always have on, like a little tiny ring light. So I turned that off because it was too bright, and I turned this one on. Hi sister, how are you? I turned this one on and it just looks like it's still washing me out a little bit, so I don't know what to do. But anyway, I guess I'll see what happens after I get off here, because I don't know what to do. Hi sister, how are you guys doing today? So you guys saw the title. We have Q&A, Gangstalking Tactics, and Spiritually Sensitive. I don't know if you guys saw the podcast episode I did, Spiritually Sensitive. So I wanted to talk about that to see if you guys had any questions about that. If you guys are spiritually sensitive, we could talk about that. And then the other video I did regarding the Gangstalking Tactics with the senses, I wanted to talk about that too, to get a little bit more, I guess, clarity. If you guys want to go over something, then we could do that. And if you guys have any questions about anything. You two that's here, you guys are in the community, right? I believe so. You guys are here. I haven't seen you in a little bit though. Queen, I haven't seen you. Hey everyone, TI from T here. Implemented without my consent or knowledge in 2018 Gangstalk ever since. Are you part of the community or no? Battle for your brain. I don't think so. The first time I ever saw you. I don't think you ever commented before. Are you part of the community under like another name? Do you need the link? You want to go in there? So it's a community with all of us here, spiritually sensitive people, spiritually gifted people, targeted individuals, believers. So that's what this the community is about. Let me know if you want me to give you the link here so you don't have to go through the questionnaire. I could just put the link in here for you. Hi, sister. How are you? Is their goal? Are you part of the Sonia? You're in. Well, you're in there, but you don't comment. I think so, because that name looks familiar. Sister, off topic again. Are you gonna start off talking about your topic first, because there was news that was going around, and I wanted your thoughts and input on it. No, it doesn't matter. We could talk about anything. I'm not gonna stay long. I just wanted to pop on real quick. I would love to join. Please send me a link. Okay. Where am I? Okay, I'll do it from here. I'll get the link really quick. No, what's your topic, sister? We could just jump all around the place, because sometimes it's like when I come on with no topic, we're just looking at each other. So I just put enough topics for us to so then we could like hop around. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to grab the link for you. Hi, sister. Missy, I thought about you. I was like, I had a feeling you was going to come on this live for some reason. I just knew it. How are you, Miss Ellie? You didn't listen to my voice memo. I noticed that. I was telling you a little story about the lady in the post office. She was so mean to me. And that's where I got that post that I posted in the community. Peace be upon this place. It was like a funny thing. I went to put in a package, right? And she was mean, right? And this other lady, some huge mountain of a woman, came in there being obnoxious. And then I was leaving, right? I was like, peace be upon this place. That's what we're supposed to do when we enter places that are like no good. It was just so funny. They just came out of nowhere. We enter places, we say, peace be upon this place. All right, I'm coming. So many people would rather side with the enemy. And they're going to get destroyed because of it. All right. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right. So that's the link right there. You could just click that link and you'll just go into the community. Because usually I took out all the links before, so then people have to answer the questionnaire, right? So I don't know if you guys noticed, it was a person that went in there. He had like the chakras, right? I didn't judge, right? I was just like, okay. So he came in there with the chakras on his profile picture. It was fine because, you know, we're all different in our walk, right? So, you know, he was messaging and commenting. It's fine. We were like all conversing and everything. So then I asked, where did he get the link from? Because he didn't fill out the questionnaire. He just came in. So I said, where did you get the link from? So this person is like constantly messaging me. I'm not going to constantly message anyone. Like, you know, don't think that you could just message me and I'm going to just respond at any given time. Right. So it was getting too much. So I was just like, okay, well, have a great day and everything like that. Like, enjoy your day. Right. So then he comes back like, I feel like I'm not, when I asked, where did you get the link from? He's like, I feel like I'm not wanted here. And then I'm like, no, I just asked where the link was because I now have everyone filling out questionnaires. Before I could even say like anything else, he's like, oh, what did he say? I like looked at my, when you can tell like if someone messaged, I looked at that and he was like, because I said, do as you will or whatever. Like, if you feel like that, I was like, I didn't mean any bad intention. I just wanted to know where the link was so I could remove it. And they're like, oh, I thought you was a real woman of God and all this and all that. Like, what do people expect me to do? I have crazy people going in there. So I have to be very cautious on who has the link and who doesn't. So I'm like, I'm not a real woman of God because I asked you where the link was. See, this is what I'm talking about when people aren't healed. They want to project on you. You came in there with your philosophy and all this other nonsense. I didn't judge. You know what I mean? I'm just like, just doing my part. And then you can just, you know, we just do our thing and people will pick up, like, they'll see the Lord within us. But I asked one simple question and people just go like psycho. And I'm just like, what is happening right now? It's just so bizarre. But anyway, I just put the link in here. If I do lives, if there's people on here that, you know, we can talk to or whatever, then you can just go in and that's it here. They took me from the targeted community. Can't send an email. The last time you wrote something, I put the link to my email address so then we can have a conversation. I took you from the community, not they took you from the community. I wanted to talk to you specifically about certain things that was revealed to me, but you never emailed me. So I can give you my email address and then we can chat and then we'll see how the Lord moves through that. But it wasn't anyone else, it was me. Let me put my email address here. There's some things maybe you don't know, but then we'll talk about that. So this email here, Overcome Gangstalking, I checked this email. You can email me if you would like, so then we could chat a little bit more, okay? All right, so Lexi, I think you said you wanted to ask something. Did you ask it already? Did I was I rambling too much? Did I miss it? Enter her for a young age. Oh, did I miss something else? Wait, what did you say here? For more information, this lady what's K mean? herself has a YouTube channel called Journey. With the journey, she was talking about her experience with this pastor. So you're trying to ask me a question about somebody else's situation or your situation? Said she knew she was a lesbian from a young age, and they grew and got closer together around the age of 18. She felt feelings for the pastor, but the pastor was older than her and was already married. They also got closer. Is this wait, hold on. This is a woman on woman situation here? Than her and was already married. They also got closer to each other due to rejection and the pain they shared in the past. He emailed her how she had feelings for her. Oh, okay. And eventually an ungodly relationship was formed, and she basically used this young lady for her body and left her and never said anything. It was torn, and the young lady was just torn. It hurt her so bad. Oh, I was just giving. Oh, okay. So the lady's married. The lady was a pastor, or her husband is a pastor. She was in a church. Because obviously I don't know what you want me to, this is unfortunate, but this goes on in the church a lot, especially if the parents aren't monitoring what's going on with the children or the people in the church. A lot of these churches are not of the Lord. You know what I mean? So she was also a pastor, I believe. I just wanted your input. I think you know what I'm going to say. First of all, a woman should not be a pastor. That's number one. So it's already out of order in that church. So right there, it's already not in alignment with the Lord. So anytime you see a woman pastor anywhere, there's going to be some issues in that church. Period. So as for her taking advantage, obviously that's I know people say they're born gay. No, they were born with that spirit, if that makes sense. It's definitely a spirit that can inhabit people that has that have feeling for the opposite sex. Because I had it was like it was a spirit sent to me. You know what I mean? So it was a spirit sent to me, and I remember that from a dream, but you could tell it's not really a dream, so it was projected. So I don't know where this spirit came from, but it obviously came from another female. But it was like it was like an interaction, you could say, but it was like a lesbian kind of thing going on there. Women can send this stuff to other females all the time. So it's like if you're not aware, spiritually aware what's happening, then a woman can send that to any of us. And if we don't come against that spirit, then all of a sudden we looking at another female with these thoughts and have some emotions, you know? So there's some people, they say I'm born gay. No, they're just born with the spirit of homosexuality that can get casted out of them. It's just that that's all they know since a young age. So that was on the bloodline already. Maybe their parent dibbled and dabbled in that, and then it went on to the child, or the child picked it up as a young child by seeing something or something being done to that child as a child. Then that child has this spirit now. So that's all they know is being gay because of the transfer of that demonic entity from the household that they grew up in, if that makes sense, or the parent or the bloodline. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but a lot of these churches are like that. They're not aligned with the Lord. So anything goes there. When I said she gave herself, she committed. Oh my goodness. She had a YouTube channel. Oh, wow. This is insane. And this is why the Lord is going to destroy these churches. You know that? And this is why the Lord is removing a lot of people from churches. Not all churches are bad, but this is why the Lord will remove a lot of people from churches, because of the connection that you'll have with like a demonic church. The Lord will destroy, because this is insane. Yeah, it's sad, but that was all. Yeah, that's very, very sad. Yeah, some of these churches are demonic. It's run by Freemasons. I still haven't done my testimony regarding the church that I was in that stalked my whole entire life. And I only went there once and I went to some online sessions. And to me, I was just like, this is crazy. But that's a story for another day. Somebody said something about, I saw human trafficking somewhere, but that's all I saw. Wait, that's TI, but I have did from the trauma and have a hard time staying at one thing at a time or committing because I am all over the place. It is like being in a war, not knowing who is compromised. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes when people have open doors, it gets a little tricky regarding like, you mean like if they're connected to being like a gang stalker or just compromised within knowing the Lord, like the things that they do. They get paid. Yeah, they get paid to harass and stalk. But some people are just demonic. Some people are just demonic possessed people that just want to harm, stalk, kill people. So there's still people that are not in that system here that still harm, harass people as well. The more information this okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm one who was not able to get an email to you in the past. Oh, you were supposed to email me before? But Sonia, you're in the community, right? I think you are. Um, Spirit of rejection. Oh, that's definitely something. Um, a spirit of rejection is sent, or this is something that was picked up along the way with what happened to individuals like in their life. So the spirit of rejection is meant for you to feel isolated, alone, to then ultimately feel like you have nothing to live for. So this could be something like trauma that you've been through. It could have been from that, or this is something that was on your bloodline too, like generational. You know what I mean? So you have to fast and pray if you're still being affected by the spirit of rejection. Because once you fast and pray and come against certain things, it's going to stop. You'll see it'll be different. But you have to take the initiative to come against these things. All right, I have went all the way up now. Okay. Oh, Sonia said that they are human traffickers. Oh, in the church, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. Some of them are living next door to us as well. We have to be very careful because gang stalking is definitely a part of that as well. Lust is a spirit too. Yeah, lust is a spirit too. In the beginning, I really had to like come against this spirit. It just kept on. Like I just had to. You just say, I rebuke you, spirit of lust, and you bind it in the name of the Lord. You know what I mean? So you have to come against that. Like you speak to it, like it's some you speak to it, say it a few times, and it's gonna leave. Then you'll know it's a spirit. If it doesn't leave, that means it's a stronghold, and that means you have to fast and pray. But if you're able to just pray it away, it has to leave because there's no doors. It's just trying to tempt you to open up the door. So say you struggled with like masturbation, that spirit is there to make you fall into that sin, to masturbate. If you struggled with um, being promiscuous, that means that spirit wants you to go back to, or it could have been sent from someone that knows how to send these things. So you can go back to like an ex or something, you know what I mean? Just to make you go fornicate and do all kinds of things, you know what I mean? So once that's there, it's there for a reason. It wants to get back in, but it has to tempt you. You have to allow it in. I resent the email. I had sent the email in the same. You sent the email already? I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it for sure. Maybe we could set up a Zoom session or something, but we definitely have to speak about something because there's something going on, whether you're aware of it or not. There's something definitely going on. I'm not sure because it's towards me though. I don't know if you are aware of that. Okay. It might just be something that's there with you that you need to fight first because it's opening me up. I have been having these nostalgic feelings, not like a memory attached to it. Well, I wouldn't say nostalgic is like a feeling that's attached to a season. Well, that's not a bad thing. It's a good feeling, yeah? Like when you feel like winter is about to come, you just feel a certain feeling concerning the weather, like it's not evil. Oh, okay. since yesterday night or this morning. I don't know if it's from God. It's associated with deliverance, natural, demonic. It's like a feeling. Well, that's just something that your memory is triggering a memory, a good memory. It's nothing to really look that deep into. It's just that's a good thing. When I was younger, like yeah, I had like a feeling like that yesterday. I was just sitting by the window, whatever. Yeah, it's just a nice little memory here. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it. Do you believe a Christian can be autistic, or do you think it's a spirit? Oh, that gets a little tricky, sister. Okay, that's a little bit something here. All right. So, yes, I do believe a Christian can be autistic, right? But then I also believe it could be a demon. So it all depends on what the Lord reveals to us in prayer. Because if the child or person receives deliverance, then and for me to say child, that's very interesting. But if the child receives deliverance, that means it was a spirit. Or I can't say that. Well, because it's two types in the Bible. The Lord will deliver a person. See, it gets a little tricky because the Lord can do anything, of course. It's like somebody could be born with it and you still get deliverance, or you're supposed to have it because that's a special, unique gift of yours. Because being autistic is not a bad thing, depending on how the Lord has it set up in that person's life, if that makes sense. But yes, I do believe that. But the Lord can do anything. It's all depending on what the Lord wants to do with that. You know what I mean? Does the Lord want to deliver the person, or is the person supposed to do something here on earth with this diagnosis here? You know? This is mass scale human experimentation without the knowledge of consent or targets. For sure. Did you see my video about the senses? That was a really good revelation from the Lord regarding them trying to trigger our senses. Did you see that one? Battle for your brain. Did you see that one? Because when you think about it, what they're trying to do, it's experiments for sure, but it's experiments on the spiritually gifted people and experiment on people that are not, you can say, spiritually gifted, whatever. So it's like regular people and then the spiritually gifted. What I am waiting on confirmation for is if they're trying to compare like how we react to these things. What they're doing it for, I'm not exactly sure. But I know that what's behind gang stalking is sinister. It's just because I believe I'm autistic and I've always been autistic. I feel like God has been telling me that this is how He wants me to be. You see, this is what I'm saying. It all depends on what the Lord wants. Sometimes it's for deliverance, so the Lord can show His power through this person, or the person's supposed to just have it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing because artistic people, some of these people that have diagnosis, one like as a special part of their brain, they can do things that we can't do. They can build things. They see things in a way that we can't see it. You know what I mean? So it's like they can do things we can't do, but that's because the Lord got it set up that way, if that makes sense. That's why you'll see a kid be able to build some type of huge thing, and it's just like, what? Like, how did you even know how to do that? They just do it. No instructions, no nothing. And he's 5. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. God is behind all of this, revealed to me. That showed me that God is the devil. Real talk. Oh Lord, here we go. God is not the devil. The Lord is in control of the devil, if that makes sense. So that He can't be the devil. He's in control of the devil. You know what I mean? But it's not the first time I heard that God was the devil too. He's not. He's in control of both sides, though, if that makes sense. The enemy is his own entity. You know what I mean? The Lord revealed all that in the Bible. It's all revealed in the Bible. People just don't really read it to know these things. They commonly say they believe there's a link between autism and spirituality. There definitely is. And this is why I believe sometimes when kids, because when you think about it, when a little baby, when the little baby's looking around, what do you think the little baby's looking around at? Things that we can't see. So it's like once we hit a certain age, it's like the Lord reveal us himself to us because we're spiritually gifted, but it changes because then um once we start growing out of that innocence, if that makes sense, it's like we have to go back once he takes us back out the world. But a baby's a baby, so the baby is different. The baby can see things, and then the baby can't speak yet. So it's like the Lord will reveal himself, or angels will reveal themselves more so to little children than to us. In once we're still, you could say, in the world, like we wouldn't know if it's the Lord or not. That's true. I've had, what's that? Alexia, since I was a child. But also, I was gonna say that, but I was like, I'm not gonna say that. I was slightly dyslexic growing up as well. So it was really hard for me in school. I had to study 10 times harder growing up because it was so tough for me and I didn't know what was going on. But I see prophetic numbers. Yeah. And now my niece, it like skips generations. My niece is slightly dyslexic and it's hard for her. Well, when I was like really in communication, where she needs to study 10 times harder. But yeah, it's like my teacher picked it up because it was like I was seeing things backwards there. Like say my B's and my D's was backwards for a long time. And I used to see things on the board, but the sentence was different. Now I know why, because of who I am. Like I didn't know, but I could see somebody write a sentence and I could see another sentence within that sentence. And I told my sister, she was like, "What?" So it's like I had to take a picture of it one time, and then I said, "This is what I actually read first." So then she was like, "Oh wow, okay, I could see it. Like, I could see how you would see that, but I saw another sentence first, but it made sense." I don't know. So that's definitely an indication that you are special. So yeah, but I was gonna say that, but I was like, I'm not gonna say it. But then when you said it, I was like, whatever, I'll say it. God doesn't delight in the death of a thing, whereas the enemy, Satan, does. God will never be the devil. However, God does say he created evil and good. Yes. But people have that. Sometimes they say that God is the devil too. But he's not. Okay, we can do. How is your fasting going? Did you fast and pray to the Lord about anything? So why don't believe that God is a devil if he controls, like you say? What doesn't give him? Because it's in the word. Like when you read the word, you'll see that he's not, even though he's in control of both sides, though. You know what I mean? He is in control of both sides, but he's not the devil too, if that makes sense. It's to even out what's going on in this world. That's why it's evil and good people. The Lord has two sides too, but he's not the devil, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's funny. Babies can't talk. No, I say they can't talk because it's like, when they're looking around or they're pointing at something that you can't see. So it's like you could say the Lord or angels showing themselves to babies because they can't just say, even though some kids say they have imaginary friends, but that's demonic entities there too. So like advance in reading and writing, spelling. Oh, okay. Oh, with me, but being basically dyslexic with numbers. Oh, okay. Yeah, reading. Me with reading, not well, the B's and D's for a long time with me. So it was definitely not with numbers. But yeah, that's still a gift though, whether it's with numbers and not letters. Still special. You could pray to the Lord about it, but it's like you grow out of, well, I grew out of it because of, I just grew out of it. But it's definitely an indication that you have special, you're unique, if that makes sense, in the way that you can see things other people can't. I have these demonic images just forming. Everywhere I look, just dark. Yeah, but sister, you already know why. How can call in? Oh, I'm not on StreamYard. Are you part of the community? I'm gonna break some facts too. You want to bring some? Oh, you want to break down some facts to me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna like. It's not gonna sway. It's not gonna sway me. I know that God is not the devil too. You know, it's not. Yeah. Thank you for your insight. It makes me feel so much better. I haven't been in the community enough. No, you haven't been. I noticed that. But everyone like they have their own thing going on. So I know. But yeah. But are you still struggling with like numbers, or this is just something that you noticed as when you were growing up? God being in control doesn't mean he is the enemy. But sister, you also. Oh yeah, that's right. You messaged me yesterday, right? In the community. I didn't get a chance to respond back. I did message you. Oh, I did message you, and I said that I would have sent you a video with what was bothering you. Like say you write down what's bothering you, right? Like what you're fasting about, what you're praying about. If the Lord leads me, I could make you a tailored video, like a deliverance video for you. You know what I mean? But you still live in that house. So you still living in that house, things are still going to happen. We spoke about that already. So it's like you still live around a situation where there's altar shrines and demonic practices. So yeah, you can pray and fast, but certain things have legal right. I've always struggled with numbers and continue to struggle with them, but I think it's because God gave me the gift to see prophetic numbers sequence. Yeah. I know. But what do you mean by struggle? Like you see the numbers. I see the numbers too. But what are you struggling with though? Or you just saying it's a struggle and it's not really a struggle? Bad grammar mistake. Oh, if people to alter the Bible, why can you ultimate deceiver? Who's the ultimate deceiver? People took out books out of the Bible as well. That's why we have the Apocrypha. But I also go into prayer. I don't just rely on what I read. I go into prayer. The Lord gives me dreams, visions, revelation. So yeah, like I just don't. I have a relationship with the Lord. We all need to have a relationship with the Lord because He'll reveal more to you. So if you have a question, are you the? You know what I'm saying? You pray to the Lord so He reveal this stuff. You can't just say that God is the devil and then continue speaking that, and that's not true. You need to pray for revelation, guidance, and then he'll reveal that to you. He'll show you he's not the devil, but you need to take the time out to go to him in prayer if you're confused about anything, because then it's the cycle is going to continue with people spewing things that aren't true. And remember, every idle word spoken, you're going to have to answer for it, because this is not a game. You have to be careful what you say, especially when you're saying the Lord is something he's not, or God is some, or the Father is something he's not. I don't know who told you he was the devil, but he's not. And if you're not reading the Bible to understand it, if you're not praying, if you don't have the Apocrypha, if you're not lining up word, but what's the scripture? Line upon line, precept upon precept. If you're not lining up the word in that way, you're going to be deceived, because any one of these false pastors, preachers, and teachers will be able to lead you astray. You ain't going to know who's who and what's what. Okay. So if you feel that God is the devil, go into prayer. And I bet you he'll lead you somewhere that's going to show you he's not the devil. But you didn't take the time to do that. They actually projected their face. I can't do math. I'm halfway done with a degree that I haven't completed for almost 7 years because I can't pass. You can pass, and stop speaking like that. You can pass it. Trust me. When I was in college, it took me a little minute too. You can pass, but what you have to do now, first of all, you have to pray against this stuff, because now it could be some type of demonic interference as well. It could be making your situation worse. You have to you have to study a little harder, yes. But what you have to do is master whatever it is. You look at what, I don't know what type of math it is, but I had a problem with math too. So I had to study extra harder. I had to then go to tutoring. You have to look at these problems inside and out. And that's how you'll be able to decipher and master it. But you have to work harder. You're just going to have to work harder. That's just the way that's going to have to go. You know what I mean? And you're going to get it. You don't give up. You're going to get it. But you have to pray against this. Pray against this. Pray for the Lord to guide you. Pray for the Lord to remove any hindrances that prevents you from getting your degree. You take the initiative to pray in that way. Fast if you have to. Then you have to still work harder, and you're going to get your degree. Trust me. You will get that degree. But stop saying you can't pass it, and stop saying what you said. Just stop speaking that. Say you will pass it. This year you will get it. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it. And I hope you're not telling people your business either, because that's a hindrance as well. Telling people things. I couldn't even get into school because I kept telling people that I'm about to take the entry exam. Telling people, can't get in there. Study, can't get in there. Next thing you know, the counselor called me. He was like, they doing the entry exam now. I was like, I'm not ready. He was like, you better get down here. They're about to give this entry exam. I'm not ready. He said, just get down here. I didn't even have time to tell anybody. Went down there, took the test, got into school. That's a prime example right there, that telling people stuff will prevent you from getting what you need to get. Or get, you know what I mean? Because they was definitely preying on me not getting into school. And when I didn't have my mouth flapping, I got into school. I was like, what? I was so in shock. I was so in shock. Like, that's all I was doing was studying. Studying. Can't pass. Going to tutoring. Can't pass. And then he was, and then after that, after I got in, he stopped working there. So I knew that was the Lord working through this person here. He stopped working there. Like, he wasn't even there anymore. It was just him to guide me. See, like when people say, oh, the Lord is not about school. This is our part of our journey. You know what I mean? Everybody's walk is different. Me going to school was definitely part of my walk. So, yeah. So anyway, I got into school and it was kind of tough, but you know what I mean? You're going to get there. Trust me. I'm speaking the truth because I was gangstalked by God, who revealed to me that He just spoke to me that you're God. My God? Oh, so he's not your God, who is a liar? Okay, so let me block you. So since he's my God and not your God, let me get you out of here. That's how we do this, okay? Put you some timeout. Hard, yeah. I think this person is out of here. Yeah. So yeah, since he's not why are you even over here, you devil? You know what I'm saying? There's enough Satanists, witches, and warlocks. They have their channel. Go over there. Don't try to come over here and convince me. So this is what I'm saying. Trying to come over here like, oh, I could tell you something. You can't tell me a thing. You see these devils always want to convince you about something regarding the Lord. Get out of here. We talk too much. Who? Yeah, I'm going to pass the math. Maybe I just need more tutors. Yeah, tutors definitely helped me. So if a tutor, if you feel a tutor will help, definitely grab them up. The school should have free tutors. Look into that. Yeah. I don't know where these devils be coming from. They always over here with the nonsense. Trying to convince me. It's never going to happen. The reason why people are getting gang stalked half the time because they got open doors to the devil. So they have to understand that. So when you have open doors to the devil, things like this is going to happen. So gang stalking, yes, is used to perfect us, but it's also, you have to understand the spiritual concept of this. You have open doors for these things to happen. That's why it gets easier for the people that are actually taking the initiative to close these open doors. The Lord is allowing it to happen because you're going against him. Okay? So now the enemy has full reign over you and your life. When we tell our business to the wrong people. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, it was my sisters though. It was my sisters. So I didn't know that at the time. Not all my sisters. I have 9 sisters. So it's like not all my sisters are into that stuff. So when I say sisters, it's not all of them. I have a lot of sisters. I have there's a lot of people in my family. Sister, when you have the time, I did reply back to you in the community. And yeah, like you did say, I have been writing stuff down now, every information. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to pray about that because it's like, since you still live in a house like that, I don't think my prayer is going to work. And if it does, it might make it worse. So I have to pray to the Lord about that. Because I was thinking about that, like just doing a prayer for you, targeting everything that's affecting you. But since you still live there, it might make your situation worse. I have to pray to the Lord about that because you still live there. They're still doing demonic practices there. They're still opening you up living there. So it's like the Lord, he can only do so much when you're living in a house that's going against his word in every aspect, you could say. People are not repenting there. People are doing things going against his word there. Did you even come out of agreement with your father since that last live we did? When you were holding hands with that crocodile chasing you? You know what I'm saying? So you're in agreement with that ancient demon that's chasing your dad is chasing you. So it's like, it's only so much fasting and praying can do when you live in a demonic household like that. So you have to pray to the Lord for clarity, guidance, like what's your next move should be, because you're still young, but I don't know what to do with people that still live in houses like that, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys were like, some of you guys were on here when we did that live. I don't know if he's on here, but we had spoke about the revelation regarding the dream. Remember when the Lord put the bar in the dream? And I was like, the Lord, he put the bar for something, right? So what was it the next day? It's because the Lord led me to the scripture. Remember, he was saying a lioness was chasing him around, right? So the Lord led me to the scripture. The Lord, the enemy roams around like a lion seeking who he may devour. Stay sober and vigilant. So I was like, oh, that's why the Lord put the bar there for him to be sober minded, vigilant regarding this lioness here. It was so funny because I was like, oh, how we didn't get that? Yeah, be sober minded. I was like, oh, I knew the Lord put the bar there for something. Oh, hi, Miss. You said hi, Ellie, and then I forgot to say something. Yeah, so did you get my voice memo? I sent you a voice memo. My goodness, this thing is like leaking. I had put it in the freezer, and then now it's like defrosted, but it's like wet all over the place. See here. Oh, thank you for praying for me. Yeah, but I wanted to send you a tailored prayer, though. A tailored prayer for you to listen to, a deliverance prayer. But I have to pray to the Lord because you still live in that house. A bar can also mean a place where spirits are being. Oh yeah, but he doesn't drink. He didn't drink, so that's why I was kind of confused. Like, why would the Lord put the bar there? So then the Lord led me to that scripture about be sober minded. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't get it on the live. I just knew the bar was significant. I didn't get it. Anyway, I got everybody right. Everybody spoke. You haven't been in the community either, Ellie. Oh, but I know you're busy. Oh, and this thing here, I got this. I have to find a better stable place for it. It's not stable here at all. And this one gets hot. This ring light. See, I have to be careful because as you can see, it like changes my color around. If I open my window, it'll change my color. Like it's just like I don't want to be knowing what color I'm gonna come out when I'm messing with this webcam. But this one, it wasn't a cheap one, so it looks like it's more better, but it still messes up me like how I look. So yeah, I just got to get a stable place for it and figure out the lighting, and it'll be fine, I guess. So anyone has anything? I didn't get to really speak about well, we kind of did. We kind of spoke about everything pretty much. You guys have any questions about anything? Spiritually sensitive, gang stalking tactics, any questions? And for other things, but yeah, shalom, sister. And for other things, what you have to pray about? What kind of gang stalking do you get? Me? Well, I've been through a lot of gang stalking. Oh, is it? Uh-oh, I don't want it to fall, you know. It's like on a lean here now. For right now, the last thing that happened was the new guy blacking out my camera with his headlight, his head beam. I put it in the community and then the gang stalking channel. But then what he does is he's banging, like he's stomping upstairs, and he doesn't know me. So that's the most recent thing that's happening now. The other devil, he left. And then let me see what else. They do like noise campaigns out there. Uh-oh, this thing is sliding down. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble, guys. Okay, I think I got it here. But then now it's crooked. Oh, you guys can see my legs. I have a onesie on, though. I have a onesie under this. So it's not like, you know. So, all right, whatever. I'm going to get off soon anyway. All right, so, because this thing is like sliding down. So that's what's going on with me now. This recent devil that just moved in upstairs. And that's pretty much it. He just makes a lot of noise. Makes a lot of noise. Oh, this person over here. A little bit of noise out there. But the Lord actually like removes these people at times where I have peace. So I don't plan on staying here for too much longer. And that's it right now. It changed though. You know, I don't know if you see my other videos with gang stalking, then you can have an idea on everything I've been through. But right now, that's pretty much it. A lot of stomping, a lot of stomping. A lot of doors have been closed, like rejection. I pray over myself. I fasted, I prayed. So I don't have blockages to get stuff and do stuff. I have blockages when I have phony friends, phony people coming into my life, blocking things that I got going on. See, that's the problem that I have too. Some of these people are on assignment. They have monitoring spirits. So the things that I do, they pray against the things that I do. So that's what I'm really going through regarding people. But everything else that blocked me when I was in the world, when I came out the world and I was praying and fasting, and just taking my walk seriously. The Lord revealed things to me. I pray. Now it's like it's blocked. He's aligning me with the right people. So I don't really have a lot of problems like other people just starting gang stalking because it's different for me. The Lord will block a lot that has to do with gang stalking when we are closing the doors that we had open to the enemy, if that makes sense. Especially if you're spiritually gifted. This is something you must do. See, it's like on a lean here. All right. But I'm gonna get off before that thing fall down. I need a stable place for that. What kind of gang stalking are you going through? The bar thing just gave me something to pray about. Oh, really? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the Lord will definitely reveal things within things. See, it's still moving down here. I don't know what I did. I just moved. Did I even move it? Okay. All right, so now it's there. Yes, ends. Me and the police. What, it ended? Need to get away from monitoring spirit people. Yeah, because sometimes people have monitoring spirits and they don't know it. And this is the problem. I can't be around you if you have monitoring spirits and you're not trying to defeat these things. There's a lot of people sitting on revelation and not moving accordingly. So it's like you've become in agreement with whatever is going on. And me now. And it's like that spirit is monitoring my situation through you. So you're an open door to me. So if you're an open door to me, I got to remove you because I can't have that, especially when you're not actively praying and fasting. A lot of people are not actively praying and fasting, but they want to be around me. That's a problem. That can't happen. Because when he called me, I was in a bar in the dream. Oh, the Lord? The Lord called you in the dream and you was at the bar? That's funny. Like, put that drink down. You have work to do. But yeah. Oh, Ellie, you said something else? Oh, no. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm experiencing attempted car accident. Oh, do you have a camera on your car or no? Are you a believer? That's one of the questions I have, like in the community. Oh yeah, you have a webcam on your car, and you're a believer or no? But yeah, I'm asking because I want to know how active you are in your walk, because you said car accidents here. There's like how, let me just ask, are you a believer? Let's start there. Because some things are not supposed to be happening, and if it's happening, that means it's an open door for it. Remember, if the what is that? The curse causes shall not come. So if we're going through certain things, we have a cause for it. Yeah, so we have to figure out where that cause is coming from. But yeah, I'm about to get off here, guys. And everyone here is, let me see here. My situation God is showing me is destiny exchange, curses, and a path that. Why do you say destiny exchange? Explain that for me. Destiny exchange. Where did you get that from? How did the Lord reveal that destiny exchange? Now you're dealing with consequences. What kind of consequences? We have to speak for sure. I want to know about the destiny exchange though, before I get off here. There's a reason why I want to know that. How the Lord revealed that destiny exchange. You want me to look this up? Why? What's going on with it? Our Constitution needs to be updated, and Patriotic Act needs to end in March. But what do they have going on? These people are definitely working evil behind the scenes, but is there anything that we'll be able to do? Like, the Lord has this under control. I don't really stress myself out what these people are doing behind the scenes, because it's inevitable. They are trying to destroy us. That's the goal. Oh, sister, have a good day. Thank you for being you. You're welcome, sister. Just let me know what the Lord reveals to you. Remember, resist the devil and he will flee. Amen. Everyone has free will. If you don't give yourself over to God, they open door enemy to harass you. Yeah, for sure. The destiny exchange thing keeps popping up for me too. Yeah, but I asked this question because Ellie, look at my face right now. I need you to just look at me real quick and what we spoke about and put two to two together. Okay? And then we'll talk. Because there's a reason why I'm asking that question. But yes, if you just look at my face, you'll know where I'm going with this. Yes. Okay. We're going to talk. Remember, okay. But yeah, it's definitely all over the place, because that's what people are doing. People are trying to swap destinies. They're trying to But this is the thing. If you're aware and very alert on what's going on, it can't happen. Hope you can leave this video up. And today I'm at work. I can't listen. Okay. I'm going to leave it up. I was hoping I did. I didn't leave a live up in a while here. So what people try to do is get close to you. And this is how they swap your destiny. They want to get close to you, ladies and gentlemen, so they can scope out how you do things, what you look like, who's around you, because they want to get close to the people that they see as close to you. They want to intervene. They want to take over, right? This is in the physical. What they're doing in the spirit now is they're going to send things at you. They're going to cast their spells. They want you to come into agreement with their nonsense. They want you to start speaking things over yourself. And then what you'll be speaking is the things that they're speaking to you, whether in a mirror, in a ball, in a pot of water. This is what they're doing behind the scenes, cooking this crap up in their kitchen. And this is what they're trying to do to destiny swap, physically and spiritually. There's some people are just doing it in the physical. They're trying to see who you're close to get close to them, to get and intervene in that, to break that up, to take it from you, trying to look like you, be like you, talk like you. They want to learn you so then they can mimic you to the point that you don't even want to be you anymore. Okay, if this is a skilled person, they're doing it physically and spiritually, and then you have a problem if you're not aware. Okay, because it's self-sabotage. Because when I do the mirror magic, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. I have the medical field and then mirror magic. So what they're doing is they want you to self-sabotage. They want to come in between you and people, make you think so. They want to create an illusion around you, mind you. Create an illusion around you so you self-sabotage. So then they slip in and take over. And that's if they're not already whispering in these people's ear about you. They're not slick, but that's what they're doing. Destiny change. I discovered my mother took me in some places and a lot of move. More I brought my father and mother house and what she did, big impact. Yeah, but this is something that you have to fight in prayer, because if not, then you still walking around with that. You still walking around, and then it's opening other people up if you're not actively fighting these things. We have to be aware of that. Right there. And then you can do the beauty spell video because, the beauty spell and mirror magic is all in one. But that's where you have to pay attention to the signs. The Lord will definitely reveal when people are trying to come against your looks. It'll be something, your beauty products, your hair products, your mirror. You'll start to speak evil about your looks. Or they could be doing things behind the scenes where they're making you eat things to make you break out more. Your skin is now a changing color. You're looking distorted. That's the situation too. But it's manipulation here. So it's like, if you come into agreement with that, then you give whatever it is legal right. So it's to alter your looks. So it's like they're stealing your beauty. You can say, you know how they say a kid is connected to the mother, a girl, the girl steals the mother's beauty. So then you're looking like, when you're pregnant, it's like you're not looking the best because the little girl inside is taking your beauty. So when you think about it like that, the umbilical cord connection, you'll be connected to that female or male that's trying to swap destinies with you. So it's a pull and it's an exchange. So they're pulling that beauty from you, exchanging with the ugly within them, if that makes sense. And then you can, but that's definitely coming out for sure. I can't wait to do it. Wait, sister, should I send the information I may have gotten on the church here, or just text you it because you gotta leave the live soon? The information about the church? Yeah, you can message me in the community. Message me, and because I don't know what you mean by that, and so I'll have time to read it. In this case, my mother brought. And maybe that was I don't know, maybe that was the witch that I seen in the spirit with chewing on that leg. I don't know if you guys remember. It was a witch clout chase, like when I was connected to you. The witch was like, her legs was open and she was chewing on this leg. Maybe because I was helping you. I know it came from you for sure. But it could have been not intentional. It could have been because of the open door. Because I don't believe, like, some people I'm not meant to connect with. Some people I am. So I have to take this to the Lord in prayer. But yeah, so some people, I know people, some people don't mean any harm, but I have to remove you because it's not saying you per se, because I removed others. I have to wait for the Lord, because with me being open in that way spiritually, that I would be affected. I'll have open doors. So I mean, yeah, I'll have open doors by the connection with people, because I'm with them all. Like, I'm communicating with them, I'm talking to them. It's an agreement here. Witches know this. That's why they'll send their minions to be your friend, because they need you to be open. That reminds me of Rapunzel and Mother taking beauty. Oh, I haven't seen that. The Rapunzel's a cartoon, right? Yes, my mother used perfumes in her evil altars. You see what I'm talking about? And you talking about Rapunzel here? I know Rapunzel had long hair, but I don't remember how it went. Maybe I need to watch that. I still need to do the Truman Show. All right, you have to learn to listen to your own thoughts. They are consciously and consciously inside of you. Yeah, sometimes people think that some certain thoughts are theirs and it's not. Yeah, it's Disney movie Tango. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to definitely watch this, because I don't know, Rapunzel, it just highlights to me. So I think I need to watch that. I think it's spiritual. It's a spiritual movie. A lot of these Disney movies are spiritual. Remember with The Little Mermaid and Ursula? Remember Ursula was in that mirror? And whoever joined that I didn't give the I'm gonna remove you. So it's like I just put it in there for, it was one person or two people. Everybody else, I'm going to, the Lord will lead me to remove. So, because once I start feeling something, I'm going to remove. Yes, you do good to remove. Yeah, certain people have to until they close certain doors. I think it's a spiritual. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get off here. You can email me so then we could talk more and probably set up a session, and then we could pray about it. But definitely not right now, only because your open doors are too great, and I don't believe that you're really taking your fasting and prayer seriously to close them. Love you guys. So I'm gonna get off here. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone. If you want to email me, email me. I'm gonna check these now, and I'm gonna check the messages in the community about the church, and then I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay. So yeah, so that's it, guys. It was, I guess we covered everything without really going by topic by topic. You guys, we were just all over the place. All right, guys. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I might come on next week. You guys let me know if you guys want to chat more about what we just went over today, like more in depth or something. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys next week. Lord willing. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Bye. All right.